Having a street or a school named after you sounds cool until they dig up your history and find out that you didn't recycle or you were mean to a cat once, and then they have to change the name again to somebody a little more cuddly. The fame just doesn't last. You want to be immortal, and then get your name on a bottle of booze. On a liquor label, your bad behavior is not only tolerated, it's encouraged. Today on Poor Choice, we honor the alcohol labels dedicated to the historical and mythical pioneers of the worst liquor on earth and the stories behind them. Popoff Vodka. It has a Russian name, but it's not made in Russia. This low-rent hooch is the kind of stuff you buy for a party and put a different price tag on the bottle to make it appear more expensive. Home Depot sells booze. Now, as it turns out, Popoff was a real guy. Nicky Popoff lived in Cleveland, Ohio, in one of those neighborhoods where everybody was right on top of each other and was always in the middle of your business. Anyway, Nicky Popoff killed his wife, but he couldn't move the body without people knowing what happened. So he developed a chemical solution to dissolve his wife's body, but it didn't work. So he started passing this mixture around for the neighbors to drink, and when they would pass out, he got this body thing all straightened out. When they stopped asking about his wife and started asking for more bottles, Popoff knew he was on to something. You know, Nicky, you could have left the body in there a little longer. Yukon Jack is 100 proof Canadian style whiskey. The only time you order Yukon Jack is when you're mad at somebody. But you don't buy it for you, you buy it for the person you're mad at to hurt them. Congratulations on doing something I couldn't do, now choke. As it turns out, Yukon Jack was a real guy, but he wasn't from Canada. He was from Iowa, and he went north to trap fur. He would carry around this low-grade whiskey with turpentine in it to keep the whiskey from freezing. After a while, this ate away at his brain, so the French Canadians called him Yukon Jack. Yukon means an idiot in French. Since Jack couldn't pronounce that correctly, or anything else for that matter, because of all that turpentine, everyone thought he was from the Yukon. Jack died after being overtaken by beavers, but since he was a good trapper, they named a whiskey after him. You have to be stupid to drink. I will tell you, this remains true to the frontier flavor of turpentine. Dr. McGillicuddy is a brand name for a group of alcohol products popular with people that have entered a bar with a fake ID. Dr. McGillicuddy's concoctions feature the kind of flavors you might find in a candy dish on the desk of a reverse mortgage broker. As it turns out, Dr. McGillicuddy was a real guy. This McGillicuddy was a doctor, candy store owner, and bartender in the 19th century. You see, back then you had to have 2 or 3 jobs so they wouldn't hang you if you screwed one of them up. Eventually, the townspeople got tired of McGillicuddy's candy and his bartending skills, and they beat him senseless. Since he was the only doctor in town, he quickly succumbed to his injuries. Now, since this McGillicuddy was a doctor, bartender, and candy man, we're going to sample the Dr. McGillicuddy's root beer schnapps. Oh. He's been dead 200 years and I still want to hit him. If you would like to learn more about the famous names of the worst liquor on earth, well, there's really nowhere to go. I just made this stuff up, folks. But if you just want to learn more about the worst liquor on earth, subscribe to my channel and hit the alert bell. I have new shows every single week, and all the best poor choice episodes from the past are on the playlist. Until next time, I'm John McClellan.